Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV Live. I didn't do the live.
Yes, hello.
Live, I am Neon.
You are.
I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hi, hello, that's me.
And we're not used to doing the live streams yet. We haven't done an actual live stream in what, like a month?
Well, you did. Well, I was trying to do one with you, and then I had to go set up another room or tell everybody to come to the other room because you screwed up. And then it got taken down.
But I mean, we haven't done a live stream in probably like 2 months then.
No.
It's been a while. We're rusty and we don't have any alcohol.
No, because
Really?
I guess from my understanding is you have to call into the state store to buy some, and it's a real pain in the ass. You need a drink just to buy the drinks.
Yeah, really. Everything has gotten so much harder. I hope everybody out there is doing well. I hope everybody's staying safe.
Hello.
I hope you're keeping yourselves busy during whatever the hell we're going through right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and hopefully things will go back to somewhat normal soon. So the reason I called the video Yes Queen Slay is because the showrunner of this, and we're going to talk about this a little bit later. God, look at the ads. The showrunner of this new Star Wars alternate universe female-led show that their brain fart that they're coming up with said that she begged Queen Kathleen Kennedy.
She did. I sent this to you. She said,
Yeah.
please, Queen Kathleen Kennedy. That's called sucking ass to make sure you get the gig you want.
Yeah, so we'll talk about sucking ass in a little bit. Now, I want to backpedal because people say that we don't correct our errors.
What errors do we have?
We didn't have an error. We reported on a rumor. So apparently, Ezra Miller's Flash is moving forward.
Okay, well, we never said it wasn't, did we?
No, we said it was a rumor that maybe it wouldn't move forward because he choked a woman.
Yeah, but like I said in that video, we don't know what happened prior to him doing that.
Right.
But, it was really bad behavior either way.
Yeah, it was really bad behavior, but we know how this works in Hollywood. Certain people can get away with bad behavior, and other people can't get away with nothing. And hey, John Krupp, new member, thank you. That look, John Krupp's got a little fishy.
Oh, hey, before we go on a minute, too, I was going to tell you guys, there will be a video for the play button, because we did get the play button.
We did.
And it's funny, because when we got the play button, Squid King said that he watched the delivery person leave it on the porch, and then when he saw what it was, he made a face like he knew what it was and was impressed. And I'm thinking, sure he did, Squid King. Yeah, okay. And then a couple days later, he came to our door to deliver a tablet that Neon's reviewing with Pinky Boo, and he says to me, he's like, "Do you guys do something with YouTube or And I'm like, "Yeah." "Did you get an award?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we got the silver play button." "Oh, cool." And he was all excited about it. So Squid King was telling the truth.
Yeah, he was. That's really not. I was gonna say it's really weird. It's not weird that he was telling the truth.
No, it's not weird that he was telling the truth.
But they put it in a big box that says YouTube on it.
Yeah, so it was funny. But anyway, my point of that is there will be a video coming for the button. It's taking a bit longer because Squid King has he has a vision for the video, and he is in charge of it. So
Okay.
Imagine his humor on the show being channeled into a video. So
There we go.
That's what it's going to be.
There we go. So can people hear okay? I think some people were, because we have to turn, I'll tell you, we turn the sensitivity on the mic down for other videos, and then I jack up the condenser settings on it. So we actually record with lower. Oh, JC, I thought I answered. I did answer you. I'll have to double check it, but I'm pretty sure I answered you. Jeff Hill, thank you. Didn't have to do that. Love you guys. Always do a great job. We try. John Krupp didn't have to do that. He says nothing. But I like
But you
your
never
eyes.
did anyway. So we're going to try to cover stuff and try to read your questions. But sometimes it gets really busy. It's not too bad right now. So we'll see what happens.
All right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because the traffic, it's like people are supposed to be staying home, and there's
Oh my
more
gosh.
traffic than there's ever been. It's insane.
Where all the loud traffic's out.
So anyway, yeah, just little odds and ends here. The Flash is supposedly moving forward, but as I've been telling you guys, Warner is rethinking its approach to movie releases now because they missed their quarterly earnings.
Oh, you mean like they might go to digital first?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think that's going to happen a lot.
Yeah. Security work. Hey, Nick. Hey. Show us your feet. No. Michael Henley, thank you. You should challenge Squid King with live stream unboxing. Yeah, well, we did. We actually did an unboxing video, and he's doing some stuff around that unboxing.
No, this wouldn't work live.
No, this wouldn't work.
But it's funny as heck.
AL, don't worry, you don't have to read my stuff. That's
okay.
We'll read your stuff.
We're trying to read people's stuff. Some people get very upset if we don't read them, but sometimes we just don't see them, or it goes by real quickly, or we have to stop talking every 5 seconds to read things. We can't do that all the time.
So thank you for your coverage. Well, we try.
In regard to Disney, we're trying.
We're trying to. Yeah, we're trying to. People are kind of crazy these days, though. But I've noticed we're not getting as many wackadoo comments. I think the money ran out. I really do. I think they can't pay these people like they were paying them before. Christian, thank you didn't have to do that. Given the situation, do you think Disney could be convinced to make more animated movies? Maybe even collaborate with the people who made Klaus? I don't know.
Gosh, I wish they would, though.
Yeah, they used to work for Disney.
Well, the guy who did Klaus worked for Disney. I wish they would, make new things, and if they could collaborate with people that did Klaus, that'd be amazing. But knowing Disney, this is probably what would happen, is they would just take the ideas without the collaboration. They
probably would. That does happen over there. Hassan Dulan, thank you. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. I did have to do that. Thank you, guys. Rock Arcade Guy, thank you. Did not have to do that. I know. I don't have to do this. Have fun. Well, thank you. By the way, I sent you something, AL. You don't have to do that.
Oh, my goodness.
We have not been to the post office, in like a month.
Yeah, we have to go. I just said the day we needed to go. Was I sick last time? No, the last live stream I was not sick. I was here. But because of a mistake, arguably by Neon, who says it's not his fault, I had to go run the other room that actually was accidentally opened by him. So all the people were there, and I had to shoo them over to here. And by the time I shooed them over to here, the thing got shut down, and then I didn't get to come back on. So, no, I was not sick.
Graph, thank you. Didn't have to do that. Can't blame Warner Brothers doing that, considering the state of AT&T. AT&T is, look, I don't think DC Comics is going to make it. I'm with some other YouTubers. I'm with EVS on this one. I don't know. Especially if they can't sell comics. That's why they're trying so hard to sell comics, because I think they need to justify their existence.
So Warner Brothers is basically going to start consider possibly releasing it onto video on demand because the movie theaters are shut down and they desperately need money. Is that what's going on?
Yeah. Are they going to spend that much money, though, on the direct-to-streaming movies? I don't know.
Wait, what's a wackadoo comment?
Wackadoo comments. We get a lot of Disney and Star Wars defenders in the comments, and it usually is something like this. It's a person with like no subscribers,
or very few,
no avatars. You're horrible people. You don't know what you're talking about.
You've never been to Disney.
You've never been to Disney. You don't know anything about Disney.
Fine. That woman's voice is annoying. Fine. Why do we keep listening to her?
And it'll be the same. Like, I think they're alt accounts, because it'll be the same comment, a variation of the same, like, one or two comment, like, over and over and over and over, and mostly on Disney videos. Like, anything to do with Disney, it brings out the crazies. I don't know.
Hello. Zachariah. I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. We're really bad at reading names.
We are. I'm just bad at reading in general.
Have we seen the CBR article pushing disgruntled Star Wars fans to Gundam? No, we haven't seen that. Anyway, we're not showing my feet. My goodness. No one wants to see that. Anyway, okay. So go ahead and tell us what you're going to tell us about this. Or are you done talking about this?
I'm done talking about this. Okay. What the purpose of this was is we've got more information on the showrunner for this rumored show. And please, Queen Kathleen Kennedy, give me a show. This is Leslie, who apparently used to be Harvey Weinstein's secretary.
Oh, really?
I did not know that. Apparently. So, but she created Russian Doll. I have not seen Russian Doll.
That's not her fault, but
No, because at one point he was well respected.
But what happened to that Alex guy who showed for Disney? Oh, he's still around.
Oh, he's around.
He's harassing us. He's harassing on Twitter now.
Anything Star Wars that dude.
You haven't blocked, so you didn't see
I didn't block him. I just muted him because I thought he was annoying.
Okay, you muted him, so he doesn't see the comments.
He was annoying.
But other people told us he was commenting.
Jack Scarata, thank you. Didn't have to do that. Would you be down for a Star Wars anime by Dave Filoni? Depends. I'm talking about an actual anime, not that anime-inspired crap Resistance pulled. Well, somebody actually did that fan anime. That was really good.
I would, except for the fact that lately Filoni's making some comments that make me question whether or not, I'd want to see something that, he would take charge of again. I mean, and that's sad because I used to like what he does.
I think Filoni's turning to the dark side, guys. Anyway. I hate to say it because he's from Pittsburgh, and I don't know. He's been saying some stuff lately. I'm kind of like, dude, don't go down this road. Anyway, she begged for her own show from the Queen at 13 years old.
If I beg, will I get one too?
Yeah, I know, right?
I won't say Queen, though. I refuse.
Is there an article in here, or is it just all ads?
I don't know, in pictures.
Yeah, in pictures.
But didn't you look at it first?
I did.
But you must not have.
I looked at what the Queen part because I was like, oh, that's a great thumbnail right there. Nathan, thank you. Didn't have to do that. Hey guys, thanks for the videos. Had the thing you're not allowed to talk about not happen, when was Epcot set to reopen? I think it would have opened with the rest of the well,
here's the thing.
It's under construction.
The rumor is that it's going to be a tiered rollout, that Magic Kingdom's going to open first, and then eventually Hollywood, and then eventually Animal Kingdom, and then eventually Epcot. So we have no concrete dates, but from what we're hearing, Epcot might not open for quite a while.
Yeah. It might not, because it's just a construction site.
And of course, that's all what we're hearing. It doesn't mean nothing's confirmed.
Nothing is confirmed. Man,
I can't speak today.
I'm gonna try to get through these chats, and I'm so sorry. Jeff Hill, I probably mentioned this before. I live in Florida. I'm only an hour away from Orlando, so we hear a lot of things going on with Disney. It doesn't sound good.
Yeah, that's not what I'm hearing. Is not that good either.
A lot of people are saying they don't expect the parks to fully reopen until next year.
Yeah, but when we said it, we were terrible people. Now everybody else is saying it.
Now
it's
USA
fact.
Today says it, and everybody's saying it. CNN says it. Yeah.
Did you guys hear that Netflix is picking up Avatar: The Last Airbender? I think I did see something about that.
We're gonna talk about that later. So there's some weird stuff. Everybody's jumping to Netflix.
Okay, we'll talk about that in a bit.
Pokemon's going to Netflix.
We'll talk about that in a bit. Okay.
They're ditching Disney. They're going to Netflix. Dragon Volador, hey, how's it going? For Geeky's hard work on the last live. Yeah, she did. She kept it together.
I had help. There were people that were helping me.
So what happened on the last live stream is we had a roundtable of comic book people talking about all the problems in the comic book industry.
Which there are many.
And there are many. And it was a very businessy stream, and we got false flagged. Stream got taken down, but then somehow we had 2 streams starting, and Geeky was trying to manage the chaos. It was a cluster. We haven't done a stream since then. This is our first stream since that happened. Mostly
because we're busy.
Yeah, we're busy. But I've been told by YouTube that they're actually keeping a closer eye on our channel, which might be a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
What needs to happen to restore our trust in Star Wars, according to Joe? Gosh, I've been more. You could probably win me over before you could win Neon over, I think.
I'm done. I mean, Mandalorian even, I was dragging my feet watching that.
I'll tell you what, it would have to be some drastic changes that would either go back to feeling like original Star Wars, or, even like some of the good expanded universe stories. From what I'm seeing right now, I have zero hope at this point in time.
Yeah, well, we thought there was hope because we're like, hey, they're doing a turnaround with The Mandalorian, and then we're going to talk about this rumored show, and I think there's something behind it. I don't think this is Disney pushing it. And I'll tell you what. Rage and Ray, what is up? Didn't have to do that. Moving in 6 months, Oakland to Nashville. Oh. Probably cheaper.
I like Nashville.
Yeah, Nashville's nice.
I've been there and visited. I don't live there, but I've been there.
My friend Dale lives down there. He's a teacher. He's a teacher down. He's an art teacher, actually. He's an art teacher down there.
Like me, an art teacher.
Yeah. J. Chris, 12,000. I almost said 1,200. You're 12,000. Thank you. Didn't have to do that. I like seeing the videos each day. We try.
We need the kids on a video again.
I know. Molly, hey, thank you. Didn't have to do that. Hey, guys, just saying some love. Keep on being amazing. And thanks for everything.
Thanks,
Nick
guys.
says, I donate, but I kind of wasted too much money on a crane game.
It is fun. And I can understand that happens. I have been there.
Nobody has to donate. We're not like Twitch. Did you hear about that Twitch streamer that had like a total meltdown? No. She was telling people basically if you had time to watch her videos, you had time to give her, you could give her money.
Really?
Yeah, and she just like had a complete meltdown. She lost like 90,000 subs in a day.
Was she wearing clothes?
Some.
I was saying because if she wore less clothing, she might have got
but Twitch is trying to crack down on that.
Well, they should. I think that's really
she was wearing a nightie and stockings or something.
Apparently the more boobs you show, the more, super chats you get. I don't know, but I'm just like, I refuse to do that.
Jose, thank you. Didn't have to do that. You know who will save Star Wars? Joe Exotic.
that would be funny.
Awesome. Hey,
that would
everybody.
be something to see.
Epcot is my favorite too.
Epcot is my favorite as well.
Cancel Disney Plus. Disney Plus is boring. Hail Neon and Geeky. I'm new to your live streams. Well, thank you, Geekamus.
Clownfish, he is this. Wait.
I don't have a small wiener.
Well, he's talking about me.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Clownfish belonging in the live stream. Okay. Clownfish TV called a lot of things first. Yeah, we have been called a lot of things. Ian, I think I'm done here. Ian Slater, thank you. Didn't have to do that. Take my money. Thank you. You didn't have to do that.
Oh my God, everybody. Okay.
Legion.
You have it. You still have more.
Legion, thank you. Didn't have to do that. Mandalorian is
trying to catch up, guys. This is what I'm talking about.
I know. This is why part of the reason we don't do live streams a lot either, because we get all derailed and stuff. Christian, thank you. Didn't have to do that. What advice would you give to anyone who wants to pitch ideas in the industry? Oh, God.
Depending on what you're pitching.
Depends on what, yeah. Also, could Disney possibly do some kind of crowdfunding to raise money, refurbish finished attractions? That's sad.
A couple things. One, it depends what you're pitching. If you're it's different things, there's different things you do for different pitches. Like if you're trying to pitch a show or something, the problem is that unless you know somebody and they've solicited you to pitch, sometimes they don't. A lot of the big ones won't take pitches. Now, if you're talking about books or something like that, it's a completely different procedure, and they have those guidelines. A lot of these places, go to their sites; they have the guidelines somewhere on there.
Look, I mean, as far as pitches go, there are a couple that, but Hollywood, it's almost impossible to pitch a show without having an agent and being in the system. This is why I think we get so much inbreeding in Hollywood, because it is a gated thing. Publishing, at least with comics, that used to be the case. I think you can get a graphic novel picked up without an agent. I think getting an agent doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get something either, as we have learned. We have gone down that road, and we actually, chased an agent to get into publishing, and it wound up pushing our career back because you had to wait on this person. Well, I told you he was a shyster, but whatever. I know. And he was a named agent too, like one of the big ones. Whatever. He was a piece of crap. I would say my advice for anybody at this point in time, do your own thing, use social media, grow your own brand, and let them come to you. If you can. Or at least have the numbers to be able to go to them. As far as crowdfunding, Disney would not do that. What Disney would do is if they crowdfund the money, which I think they wouldn't do anyway. They went to the debt markets. If they did, well, yeah, but if they did, they would just pocket it and give it to their executives as bonuses. Probably. They probably wouldn't use it for what you want it to be used for. Okay, guys, I'm not trying to skip over people, but we got some. Okay, oh God. Okay, I'm losing you. I'm losing you guys. If I miss anybody, let me know. JD 1989. Thank you. Didn't have to do that. Clownfish TV 2. The Wrath of Susan. Watch Doom Eternal. Or watch Doom Crossing Eternal. Squid King's playing Doom right now. That's funny. Alex Halo, thank you. Didn't have to do that. Hello, Clownfish TV. Have you watched the anime I recommend from other streams? Don't worry, I only recommend from Hero Stream. The recommend from the Hero Stream was a troll. We are trying to watch things. It's just we don't have time to watch things. Make videos, and we're doing other stuff. If we do everything, if you guys saw how much we do in a day, it's like we would love to. I would love to watch more things. If we did like a video a week, like a normal YouTuber, we'd be watch golden. Things. We would. I would like to watch things. John Corp, thank you. You didn't have to do that. Better get money now before the YouTube pulls a plug on you. Yeah, well, they're watching it. So. They're watching us. We've been pretty good fishies lately. They haven't really come after us too much for anything. Ivan, thank you. Didn't have to do that. I'm just sad about the overall state of Star Wars. When I was 5, I saw the prequels on TV, and now I could care less about it. John Perry says, hello from the world of tomorrow. Hello. Hollywood has became trash. Yes, it has for sure. I think what's going to happen, I've said this in other videos, is I think after this, whatever they produce, Hollywood produces, is going to have to show some results. I don't think there's going to be any margin for error. But you know what I love, speaking of Hollywood being trash, and I said this before, I'm going to say it again, is that everybody, especially these new people doing these shows that are appropriating shows and rebooting them, have so much shit and shade to throw at people like, okay, boomer, all right, boomers, go back to your hole, you incel boomers. Yeah. And my next thing is, they keep rebooting things that were done by boomers. Yeah. I mean, that's when back in the 80s and 90s, like you could say even some early Gen Xers, it was the stuff developed by those people that you keep effing rebooting. Creativity is dead with you people. So shut the hell up. Anyway. Okay, so let's see here. Ivan said I'm sad about when I was 5. Yeah. Okay. DP, if 25 years ago you would have told me I would be apathetic about Star Wars, I never would have believed you. Me neither. Me neither. I went to go see Phantom Menace 3 times in the movie theater. Phantom Menace. I wouldn't have believed you either. Here we are. 412 represent. You guys rock. Thank you from Frank. Thank you. Here comes a big truck, guys. You guys do not hear all the trucks in the edited videos because I cut them out. Here it comes. Boom. I don't know if you can hear it. I don't know. I can hear it and it's annoying. Can we make a Geeky Sparkles brand? That'd be cool. Dragon Ball Door. It's on my plans. For Clowntown, Squid King, and hotel reservations. Thank you. Neil Power says, well, Neil Power, where'd you go, man? Where'd you go? Sending you guys some northern love from Canada. Sorry, guys. We're trying to get everybody. Awesome. Susan. Crunchyroll, I think they are working on this other seasons of Shield Hero. Okay. You guys should sell a t-shirt that says, I bought a Clownfish t-shirt. I didn't have to do that. Yeah, I don't know. I had a design for that. It was funny, but he never made it. I need to do that. Automata, thank you. So if there's an alternate timeline with an all-female cast, there's an alternate timeline where the sequel trilogy didn't occur. I would pay for that.
They're trying to argue there wasn't an alternate timeline, even though the article said alternate timeline.
Yeah.
Okay, are we cut? No, we're still not cut up.
No, Esme Bush, thank you. Did not have to do that. Is it Esme? Esme, maybe it's Esme. Oh my God, it just keeps jumping. JC, thank you. Didn't have to do that. Enjoy the content. Thank you for all the truth and honesty with the news. We try. Some people don't understand rumors. Some people don't understand opinion. They think that we're like, we try to verify and we walk things back if we find out contrary information. We usually do. We try to, but we do have strong opinions. People don't like that. Gravel Digger, thank you. Didn't have to do that. For the recommendation of Retro Crush. Thanks. I love Retro Crush.
Oh, yeah, you got all about it.
I was watching Project A-ko the other night. I forgot how cheesy it was. It's cool, though, because it reminds me of Blockbuster Video, and I miss Blockbuster. Alex Halo, thank you. The boomers are also the ones letting them do this. That is true. I think they're sleeping at the wheel.
Are we caught up?
Are we caught up, everybody? I think we're caught up. Okay. So let's talk. She's the new Dana Schwartz. Oh, Massive Panda. Wait, hold on.
It's okay.
Okay, here we go. Massive Panda.
We'll read these two, and then we'll talk for a while, and then we'll go back and read
I need to make sure, because I need a little space where I can see where I've read. Thank you, Massive Panda. Didn't have to do that. I've been watching you guys for a very long time. Just subscribed 2 seconds ago. Thank you. I know I suck. That's okay.
Yeah, you don't.
I love the content you guys put out. Actually, a lot of my favorite YouTubers, I don't even subscribe to the channel.
I was going to say, we know for a fact that there's a lot of people who don't subscribe to our channel because when
we can see the analytics.
We can see the analytics, and we reached like 3 to 4 times the amount of people that actually sub. So...
Christian, thank you. Didn't have to do that. I asked about pitching because of one of my ideas is an animated series that would realistically only work on Disney Plus. Wish I could run it by you guys.
The thing with Disney is, that's one that I know, unless you know somebody or get invited, it's hard to get it looked at. But beyond that, you have to watch it because something happened to us and something happened to some other people. So they had the same story as us when we did a pitch to Disney. Things were rejected, but other things were appropriated into other shows. But you signed the agreement, so you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, we've done that. And
we know people who actually were legally fighting over it because it happened to several people. So,
Yeah, so here we go. This is Leslie Headland, who... She was Harvey Weinstein's former personal assistant. Again,
that's not a reflection on her.
He was a big deal back in the day. He still is a big deal now.
How come it doesn't? Wait, here's a question. Anybody else who knows him, it's bad. Especially if you're a dude, you're a bad person because you worked with him. But it's okay if it's a she.
Yeah, well, we're going to talk about that. Captain Liberator, thank you. I love the Plague Doctor. Oh, Squishables is making a Plague Doctor. Mm-hmm. I got an email for that today. It's freaking cute and morbid. Captain Liberator, thank you. Find and buy DVDs of your favorite sci-fi series before they change them beyond all recognition. This is true. Disney Plus, we're seeing it happen. Where they're altering the deal. They're altering, they're like, oh, we're opening the vault. Oh, I'm sorry. You expected them to be just like they were when you were kids?
Someone said Godzilla vs. Kong trailer. Yeah, I know, right? Me too. Where is it?
Meme of Mystery. Mime of Mystery. Thank you. Didn't have to do that. Tried to do the Disney College program, but backed out. You dodged a bullet there, dude. I feel better about backing out thanks to you guys. Disney lost a lot of the magic in my eyes these past few years. But I was split about this for a while. It's hard. I mean, it is, because we actually do like Disney. People think we don't, but we do. We worked in and around Disney for 15 years. Disney. We do. We like what they were.
But
I think
we don't put up with bull crap.
No. GP Spectre, thank you. Where's the EOE in Hollywood? So much for equal opportunity. I don't know. I think it's mostly... Well, we're going to talk about that. She basically thinks that white women are the problem.
Yeah, well, she says that, doesn't she?
She says that as she is one. Yeah. Anyway, Crypt Odinson, thank you. You're right. Didn't have to do it, but I did. Love both you ranting about the nerdy stuff. Keep up the awesome work.
We'll try.
We try. This is all accidental. Hey, there's Super Cosmic Mutant Honey Candle Squid. Okay. God, she has a punchable.
Oh, and Johnny wore a Plague Doctor mask recently. Yeah, people probably did laugh.
Should. Okay, so anyway, she's a co-creator of Netflix's Russian Doll. Never seen it. She worked at Miramax, the company founded by Weinstein, for 6 years. She was a personal assistant. At Variety's Inclusion Summit, Headland explains that white people are not diverse and that white women need to step up their game.
Okay.
I did see parts of this clip people had out on Twitter. At the beginning of the clip, she states, I just want to say I think white women need to kind of step up their game, to be quite honest. Sorry, but I'm calling you bitches out. You really do. Geeky.
Okay, bitches. Okay, bitch. Thanks.
Geeky,
Oh, I'm just saying she called me a bitch, so I'm calling her a bitch.
I'm calling you out. You need to step up your game.
Step up my game in what way? I've been stepping my game. I'm out here trying to fight for redheads getting erased in Hollywood.
I know,
I'm stepping up my damn game.
Ginger,
I'm telling everybody not to judge people based on race, gender, sexual orientation, any of that stuff. And yet it still happens. I've already been upping my game.
Hey, Lady Tila Na, thanks for subbing. Thanks for getting a little fishy. All right, she continues. Because, like, I couldn't agree more with everything these women are saying. I'm also seeing the silent killer, which is a lot of white women at the top who are kind of reinforcing a lot of old ideas.
Oh, my God.
Wait,
okay.
White women are the silent killer?
Wait, I thought women in general weren't allowed to be on top. You know what I mean?
You know my feeling on that.
They keep arguing though, that women are in positions of power, which is not true. But now it's women in positions of power, but it's the white women that are, and they're not doing their due diligence.
Hey, Elisha Martin, how's it going? So white women in charge are the silent killers of Hollywood. I think a lot of it, I give them the benefit of the doubt, and I'll speak from my own personal experience. I wasn't sure how to be I wasn't sure how to be anally. I wasn't sure how to be an ally. I misread that. I got so caught up with what kind of terminology I was supposed to be using and being politically correct.
Well, it sounds like you're still caught up.
It sounds like you're doing just fine there, Leslie. Is it Leslie? I think it's Leslie. John Krupp, thank you. Didn't have to do that. Glad I'm still working. Yeah, thankfully, people are still working. Are you essential? That's awesome. I'm glad you are. Have a great night.
You
have to get back to work. All hail redheads.
Good luck at work. Yes, redheads. Woo! I'm sorry I'm biased. I can't help it.
So she said, as I started to rise in television, she
started to get to be on top.
I just started to get more blunt and just started.
So did I. So have I.
And just started saying, I would like a black writer because if I said diverse, you get, white is diverse, which is something somebody said to me.
I have never heard anybody say this shit. Actually, the opposite. There's no diversity with anybody unless they're not white, straight, or male for the most part. And that's just, I find that hard to believe.
And I was like, wow. I was like, it's not cool.
You know what? No, it's not cool. None of this is cool. None of this is cool. None of this whole judging people based on, do we know it's a good writer just because they're black? No. Is it a good writer just because they're white? No. Is it a good writer just because they're male or female? No. So how about you just go look for good writers who happen to be these things that, that could happen, but they're good writers. There's a thought. Stop being so flippin', racist yourselves and, biased yourselves and just try to find good writers. Because there are a lot of good writers who are, different ethnicities and different genders and different sexual orientations. They're all over the place.
I was lucky to come along when R-rated female-centric comedies became moneymakers. She talks about Ava DuVernay, who is, she directed, Wrinkle in Time. She's doing...
Oh my God, that thing was horrible.
Well, she also did Selma. So Selma, I guess, I haven't seen Selma, but people said it wasn't terrible. It was nominated for Best Picture by the Academy Awards, blah, 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 blah.
I thought they didn't nominate anybody unless they were white, according to everybody's screaming list last year.
Yeah. So why is it always the same kinds of people patting themselves on the back? Apparently she deleted a bunch of tweets because that is the thing to do in Hollywood. Because what was cool and edgy 5 years ago could bite you in the ass now, especially when you were Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant.
Yeah, I'm surprised she hasn't gotten in trouble. She hasn't getting crap for that.
We got some things. I'm sorry. We got some things to read.
Yeah, he wasn't paying attention.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, there we go. I wish there was an easier way to do this. It probably is. But
this is why I'm here. I have to keep him on task.
Christian, thank you. Didn't have to do that. Speaking of redheads, Netflix released a new animated movie yesterday, The Willoughbys, where most of the main characters are redheads.
Yeah!
I freaking love redheads. You know I do.
You gotta see Nikki. No, he did not get to see Nikki with a nail gun. I didn't get my damn nail gun. Let me tell you about that for a minute. I didn't get it yet. And I was trying to put trim up in a really, really, really confined space. So there I am, bent over a sink, trying to reach behind a radiator and hammer nails in. Do you know how hard it is to hammer nails in when you don't have any room to move? It's hard. So I was pretty upset because all I wanted was my beepity beep beep FFF nail gun.
I will buy you one, sweetie. I will.
I'll buy my own damn nail gun.
You can pound away all you want to.
Anyway.
Dayumara, Russian doll stars a redhead, watch on Netflix. People actually said it was okay.
Yeah, so. I have nothing against this woman as far as how she can write. I've never seen her show. She might be good. I'm just saying I'm tired of this whole, the gauntlet of what you have to be to get assigned something. I couldn't even think my brain froze.
It's too much. I just, I loved it when I was a kid and I read comic books. I never knew, I'd guess by the names, but I never knew who made the comics. I just read the comics and I read the ones I liked. And, sometimes I'd find out years later, like, oh, that person.
Let me guess. Did the comic were they diverse?
Yeah.
Did you even think twice about it?
Never.
Exactly. That's because it's done right. Bad writers are easy to find when Disney's looking for them specifically. Exactly.
Yeah, well, especially
Disney
over
has the market cornered.
Lucasfilm. We're gonna. Oh my God! Wait. Okay, where am I at?
Sorry, Charlie's like.
Yeah, Charlie being a dog.
Yeah.
Not another person. Dominus Sex Machina bought Splash 20th Anniversary Edition on DVD, which was Blu-ray after your video talking about the movie being censored, Madison's bare booty intact. This is why you own physical.
That's right. And it wasn't that big of a deal.
It wasn't a big deal. I watched the movie when I was
This is why Disney's not going to catch up to Netflix anytime soon. Because Disney has limited their market with Disney.
Well, we're going to talk about that. Nintendo's even pulling their stuff off of Disney. GP Spectre. If Leslie worked for Harvey, how'd she not know what he was doing? I don't know.
See, that's a good question. And it's possible she didn't. But if she did and didn't say anything, isn't that part of the problem?
Yeah, Alex Halo, thank you. Recommend for Geeky the anime Magi, the Labyrinth of Magic.
I have heard of that, actually.
Has a redhead as one of the main characters. She has super strength. I like.
You know who I like? Raphtalia.
Raphtalia
also a redhead.
DCV Titan. I've heard white is diverse, but it was coming from a black lady at Apple, and she was fired. Is that real? She was fired for saying that.
I don't know.
I always thought diverse meant everybody, like everybody. Yeah, that's not cool. Look,
sorry guys if we are missing your
everybody's
comments.
welcome, preferably talented people. I don't care what you got in your pants. I don't care what your skin color is.
I don't care who you got in your pants.
I don't care. Yeah, I don't care who you pray to. Are you good at making stuff or not?
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
really all.
Are you an asshole or not?
That's
all we want to know.
That's how it's supposed to be, right? Lens Quest, thank you. Headland was in charge of potted plants. Jake the Movie Geek, thank you. I'm a redhead geeky. We need more representation, by the way. Star Wars sucks now because besides for Clone Wars, I did not watch last season. I don't really care. And Mandalorian was.
Well,
yeah,
give them time. They're gonna ruin the Mandalorian.
Okay,
I have a feeling. Anyway.
Yeah, I think. Alex Halo again. There's a tab. For donation, ask Flash and Tug.
Yeah, you might have to do that because
I'm such a boomer at this because we don't live stream very often. No, we really don't. So I'm just doing this old school. Luciferian Knox, something for Geeky's nail gun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have to go buy one.
Somebody's gonna buy a nail gun. It's not gonna be your husband. That's sad. Divine.
I buy my own damn nail gun.
Divine. Watch Slayers. I freaking love Slayers.
We like Slayers.
Lena Inverse is. Geeky.
We do like Slayers.
Divine Meridia. If you want strong female redhead anime, Slayers.
Yes, we know. Yes,
also
Slayers
a classic. Record of Lowest War. Thank you. Okay, so let's go to her dumb tweets because this is probably why she deleted a bunch of stuff. A Broadway producer shouldn't be asking an old white guy who doesn't believe RAPE is a thing to write a play about Harvey Weinstein. Broadway producers should revive the one a former female employee wrote in 2008. Took me a very long time to realize that an abusive relationship with your boss is still an abusive relationship.
Oh, well, now we're going to... Okay.
Oh, I get it, because she has to make sure...
Because so she's not accused of knowing and not doing anything.
The reason this makes me so mad has nothing to do with my play, everything to do with the fact that this was the best effing idea some Broadway producer could come up with. BS, try harder, support women, listen to women. Yeah. So anyway, look, the idea, if it's true that they're going to do an alternate timeline, now I've heard alternate timeline, I've heard different time period, it's dumb as hell. I mean, it really is. And I'm going to tell you what I think is actually going on here. Just my mansplaining.
Okay, go ahead.
Opinion.
Mansplain us.
Well, let me read these first, and then I'm gonna mansplain away. Shelby, thank you. Didn't have to do that. Stuck out of my home country. I am sorry. You guys helped me through 11-hour workflow. Well, at least you're working. That's awesome. Gonna put my mind into my scripts and art. You guys inspire me. Thank you.
I hope you can get back to your home.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That sucks. I wonder about people that were stuck, that, were from overseas, like how you get back.
You keep reading this. I have to put the dog in. He's not going to stop.
Okay. That's not a euphemism. That's actually the dog who's sad that he's not in the bedroom.
Come on.
Fam of the night, think you didn't have to do that. Isn't Raphtalia brunette? Yeah, kind of. I think you're confusing her with the girl that Me Too, the main character. That would be mine. Was it mine? Yeah. Marksman of...
I thought that was slut and bitch.
I thought it was bitch and hoe.
Oh, was that what it was?
Oh, now we're going to get demonetized. Marksman of 117B, thank you didn't have to do that. What gardening magic can you do with a nail gun?
I have no idea.
You probably could...
I don't use a nail gun for gardening.
Well, you can get rid of pests with it, pest control.
You can take a hose and poke holes in it with a nail gun so you can use it for irrigation.
You could do that. Okay, so here's what I think is going on. This is just a theory. I think what's going on, because we know for a fact that Disney furloughed. They laid them off. Furlough is just a nice way of saying it. Furloughed 100,000 people. Some of those people, actually it's more than that. It's significantly more than that from what I understand. Some of those people include Marvel employees, Marvel Studios employees, movie employees, and Lucasfilm employees. All this stuff got kicked up in the last couple of days, and it does not feel like a Disney PR thing.
No, it doesn't.
This feels like someone who is talking to Disney, who is afraid they might lose their biscuit because Disney's already starting to...
Disney hadn't announced it either.
No, it was not announced by Disney. And I think someone is afraid that they're going to lose their biscuit because Disney just pulled the plug on some Marvel shows. And Disney, hurting as much as they are right now, it's very possible they're going to cancel things that have not been announced.
Yes. So if you're a PR person, like we saw with Noel Stevenson and She-Ra, they can make sure that you get put all over the damn place.
And I know who the PR person is, by the way. I know exactly who it is.
For which one? Her? The
Stevenson.
Other one? Yeah, I know who it is too.
Yeah, I'm not going to name names, but
they wanted to rep us, didn't they?
Yeah. They'll rep anybody.
They did then. They probably don't now because they're problematic.
They'll rep anyone if they got enough money. But anyway, what I'm telling you is I think this could possibly be her or somebody working with her trying to put this out there. So if Disney pulls the plug on it, oh my God, you canceled a female-led Star Wars show. Disney, how dare you?
And you canceled this woman who's out there talking about being an ally. How dare you?
You canceled this woman.
But you know who else talked about being an ally? Brie Larson. But she also did a commercial where she told the Hispanic woman to drop the taco. And, you know, I'm like...
I was like, come on.
I can't believe it. It's just, you know, the way they talk, it's just like, are you even listening to yourself?
You know, real Mexican tacos are a hell of a lot better than Taco Bell. They are. They're fantastic. Because my stepdad... And
Neon would know this because his stepfamily's Hispanic.
Yes. So my stepfamily, they had restaurants down the OC. And my God, like, real tacos are nothing like Taco Bell. They're really, really good. I would not drop that taco. I would eat it and I'd lick it off my fingers. Wait, that sounds really...
Pokemon fan. Didn't the granddaughter of Roy Disney say that 100,000 worker thing is bad? Yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that here in a bit. We're going to talk about Abigail Disney.
So let's talk about Matt.
Well, we'll do this one first, or do you want to talk about Abigail Disney?
Well, we can talk about Abigail Disney.
Okay, Abigail Disney, Roy Disney's daughter. Now, sometimes Abigail Disney says a lot of things that I don't agree with. However, this time I kind of agree with her, because basically what she's calling out is Disney had to lay off all those employees because they said they had to save $500 million a month to keep the company afloat. Then the executives turned around and still took their $1.5 billion stock dividend bonuses.
Yeah.
Which would have paid for employees for 3 months. Or longer if they had even offered employees like a partial pay, which is what Universal is doing. So she kind of, called them out on Twitter, and rightfully so, because they are taking all their bonuses. And if you're paid by performance, I'm not seeing why they should deserve to be paid by performance.
Yeah, Disney, like, they didn't waste any time. They're like, yeah, we're just gonna get rid of everybody, save our own ass. That's what we're gonna do. Happy family company.
For a company that leverages family, and that's what they do. I'm sorry. There's a lot of feels and there's a lot of things, and they get me a lot. I'm gonna admit it. They totally get me because I'm a mom and a teacher, and I'm hormonal, and it gets me. And I cry over commercials. But I know also that they're leveraging family, they're leveraging the feels, they're leveraging the hurry up and spend time with your children to get you to spend more money. So for a company that leverages family, they sure treat their family, that they keep calling the cast members and stuff their family, not very well.
This is a common theme, and that's one thing I actually do agree with Abigail Disney on. She's basically like, my name is on this company, and you guys are treating your people like shit. You know, and I don't disagree with her. There's some things I'm sure I'm going to disagree with her on, but that I don't disagree with. Austin Kinkle, thank you, didn't have to do that. The Undertaker was told by an old wrestling promoter that he'd never draw money because he was a ginger. A year later, he's beating Hogan for the title.
I'd beat that guy first, and then I'd beat Hogan for the title.
First, you slam Ketsuban Solo, thank you, didn't have to do that. From Hawaii. Awesome. Really hard to get honest-to-God Mexican down here, I bet. So dropping a real taco is like dropping diamonds.
I'm sorry, just when you say dropping a taco on diamonds, it made me laugh. Sorry.
Yeah, it's totally different. Like, you have no idea. Like, people always say, now, I've never had, like, authentic Chinese food. But people are like, it's very different because the Chinese food you get at the Chinese restaurants here are Americanized. But it's the same with Mexican food. Like, once you've had real Mexican food, everything else is freaking sad. Like, we used to go to a restaurant called the El Camino out that when I lived in Brentwood, and they had really, really good food.
Someone wants to know if you've had mole chicken. I have not had chicken mole, but have you had it?
No, I have not, actually.
I've heard it's good, though. Good morning. Anyway, go ahead.
Marksman of 117B. Who would watch this when we have shows like Tiger King? How long do you think they'll squeeze the Star Wars corpse?
Girl killed her husband. That's what everybody
I haven't
thinks.
watched it yet. AL says Real Chinese is awesome. I know it's different. Like, it's, real pizza is different, too. Mm-hmm. Imagine that. It doesn't taste anything like Pizza Hut.
Yeah, there's a lot of real things that are different.
I guess the melting pot, melts all the taste.
Well, it's funny because where we're
food.
from is a lot of German people here, like German, heritage. And,
you need to explain
and,
that.
So when we would go to, places like if you're in Epcot and they have the beer garden and the Germany pavilion, it's funny because they have a lot of food there that's like the German food, and it's you could tell they quick German the food, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't do the sauerkraut like they should. They just kind of just did it quick to get out there on the buffet. And it's funny to us because it's like we were eating that stuff here, but it's better because it's actually like the real recipes.
Yeah.
So anyway, good.
Hey, Retrofraction, what's your doggo's name? Sir Charles Toasty Butternuts Pendragon III. Esquire. And he does have a degree, yes.
Yeah. He's a Cavamo. He's 3/4 Cavalier King Charles and 1/4 Eskimo. And 100% cute and a pain in the butt.
It's very fat. Elijah wants to know if you were in charge of Disney. We probably wouldn't do as many live streams.
No.
And I think I'd probably leave Star Wars alone. I'd just be like, I can't top it.
People that knew what they were doing.
Yeah. GM Wong, thank you. Didn't have to do that. How can we send you fan art? I don't know. Shout out at clownfishtv.com. We should do something with fan art. That'd be kind of fun. Let's talk about Matt. Let's talk about Adam Driver. Adam Driver was in the military. He was a Marine, which I did know. I did know he was a Marine, but because he was a Marine, Twitter wants him canceled.
Oh, yes. What is up with these, cancel parties?
They want Adam Driver canceled because Twitter said that Adam Driver was purposefully going out and attacking brown people because he served in the Middle East, as did many people.
Yeah, basically
including brown people.
Basically, he said that when 9/11 happened, he went and enrolled because he wanted to do something about it, which I think is admirable because instead of running away from it, he actually ran towards it and tried to do something. But they took it as him being anti-Islamic because of that, even though, anybody who has half a brain understands that because some people do bad things is not representative of everybody.
Yeah.
So not liking what certain extremists do doesn't mean that you hate everybody who's Islamic. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Diego Flores, thank you. Didn't have to do that after calling that German fag. Get ready for how the left will scream Yahtzee. I'm calling.
Oh God, I don't really care.
I'm
started. Also partly British. I'm also partly Irish. I have a lot of things going on. I actually have, Africa? I have some Africa
yeah, you
too.
Do, actually.
And Gypsy. So for heaven's sakes, I am part Gypsy.
All right, so Adam Driver joined the Marine Corps shortly after 9/11, like thousands of Americans, including brown people. Believe it or not, he served for nearly 3 years before receiving a medical discharge due to a dislocated sternum. He attended
painful.
It does. He attended the Juilliard School after that, kicking off his amazing acting career. He even gives back to his I did know this. He gives back to his former brothers in arms with his Arts in the Armed Forces nonprofit organization. Sounds like a damn good guy, and I really feel bad about all the times I made fun of Kylo Ren.
Well, I don't feel bad about Kylo Ren because that's not him. That's a character that was really
a bad character. Yeah. He actually is a good actor.
I don't even mind him so much. Except for his whiny baby. What the hell was up with his being such a big flipping whiny temper tantrum baby? But I blame the whole Kylo Ren thing. The thing that got me was why would Rey have a thing for the guy who's kidnapping her,
killed his own dad,
killed his dad in front of her? I'm like, what kind of messed up woman? For all their strong female characters, she's clearly not a strong female character.
She's a Palpatine
because she immediately gets excited over this person who is going around killing people.
her lightsaber.
Torturing her friends, you know?
Yeah, I know, right? So Driver and other actors travel to various branches of the military in the U.S. and abroad to perform theater for the troops. That's awesome. With all that being said, it didn't take much for Star Wars fans to come to Driver's defense, sticking up for him on Twitter. Here are a few of their responses. Adam Driver is over party trending.
That's the over party.
Yeah. Adam Driver made a movie exposing the use of torture of the CIA following 9/11. Go watch that instead of bitching on Twitter, please, because you're bored. Logs on sees Adam Driver is over party train because he joined the military 20 years ago and believed he was fighting terrorism, and idiots reached into the sun to extrapolate that he actually hates brown people.
Well, anyway, we're not going to read all the tweets, but there was a bunch of people having a fit. Now, they said that Star Wars fans came to his defense. I don't really care for the Disney Star Wars movies, yet I still came to his defense because I don't think it's his fault that, you know, some of the stuff that he had to act in Star Wars was stupid.
Yeah, so the New Yorker twisted it. After 9/11, he found himself filled with a desire for retribution, although he wasn't sure against what or whom. He said it wasn't against Muslims. He said, we were attacked. I want to fight for my country against whoever that is. His stepfather, a Baptist minister. A Baptist minotaur.
Okay.
That is some diversity. That is some diversity. You have to go through the maze of the religion there.
I feel like you have to go through the maze anyway just to navigate what you can and can't say.
Right.
I just jump over it and say F this.
He gave him a brochure to join the Marines. He threw it in the trash, but then he reconsidered. Yeah, so...
We're not reading all of it, are we?
Yeah, but this is what they took out of it.
People are commenting. We can't read what they're saying.
Okay, but he said this is what people took from that. Like, he basically, we got attacked. I felt it was my duty to go defend my country, like a lot of people, and he got jumped for that. He got jumped for that, which is, this is where we are, you know?
Right.
Anyway.
Most of these people probably weren't even old enough to you know, we're in elementary school. The ones complaining were either not born yet or in elementary school when it happened.
Lens Quest, thank you. Did not have to do that. His real PTSD came from humping on Lena Dunham. Yeah. Anyway, did I miss somebody? Oh, we got a new member. Canadian Highlander.
Oh, yay.
Awesome.
We should do glubs.
Alex Halo, thank you. Give Star Wars to us otakus and weebs. We will put cat girls everywhere.
With buttholes?
Oh, that got demonetized.
We got in trouble for that.
All right, so people were asking if Star Wars... There's a lot of weird stuff going on with Star Wars lately. We've got people on Twitter talking about how Star Wars has recouped its and you know, Disney's recouped its investment.
I saw this.
I've heard that is not the case.
I don't think it's true because they're going by what they're going by, you know, what they made in total, not counting all the expenses that went into that.
Yeah. Eduardo says Hispanic color goes from white to dark in skin color.
Right, just like, you know, that's just it. There's a lot of ethnicities that could look very, very light or very, very dark, depending. And I'm so tired of it. I'm just so tired of people just basing their judgments on you by that. It's stupid.
When I'm tan, I'm darker than my brother.
And his brother is, you know, Hispanic.
Yeah, so anyway, because I just cook I just like completely cook myself.
I turn a lovely shade of red. And freckle. That's my color. White, freckled, and red.
I have no in between. I'm either pasty white or I am a brown buttered bun. like George Hamilton, right? Because I get dark. I don't burn.
I've never seen you like you always are pasty white because I've never.
I never leave the house anymore. That's why.
I've never seen you tan. We've been married for almost
a while,
a long time, and I haven't seen you tan. Anyway,
I used to tan. I did. I tan, and it was great. But then I'm thinking, yeah, you know, skin cancer is a thing, so maybe I shouldn't do that. Marksman of 117B didn't have to do that, so discharged because of injury to the chest. Ray stabbed him in the chest. He's wearing a target there. Talk about 2 for 2. All right, so Disney, yeah, I don't know if they've made their money back yet. I think they could have made a hell of a lot more money. Motley Fool was calling them out. What was this, last year? Yeah, right before Rise of Skywalker came out, and they said it was a smart acquisition, but the execution has been lackluster. So I don't know where they are.
You don't say. Well, it depends on the Motley Fool, because it depends who you're talking to. Because one person is up Disney's butt so far that I'm surprised Mickey isn't wearing him for a hat, because because he's just wearing his hat because he just whatever they have, one article is that calls it out, he's there with 5 articles saying that it's the best thing ever.
Wow. I'm with Neon. I get really tan, but not pasty white. Still a little yellowish whitish.
I just stay pale, or red.
Even when I have not been out in the sun for like a month, I'm still darker than you are.
You always have been.
I know.
No one can see that, but yeah, he puts his arm against mine. And I'm very, very light.
I kind of, but then I'm like, yeah. See, as I get older, I don't want to do the tan thing because I'm gonna look. I'm
already high risk for skin cancer.
Around my eyes.
I'm already high risk, so I kind of want to avoid it.
Avoid the sun. Casual Cali. I'll say I used to live in California. I couldn't avoid the sun. I'm like freaking everywhere. Casual Cali. Thank you. Didn't have to do that here. For the thanks, didn't have to do that. And the ginger.
Yay! Real quick, I want to read Barry Ben post up here that when 9/11 happened, the New York National Guard volunteered to go. It was traumatic when your home gets attacked. It was it was 3 at the time. Yeah,
God,
because
I'm so sorry.
did. I mean, no, but people volunteered to go, and they of course they did. New Yorkers were like, oh hell no, you don't mess with us.
Diego says I want to see tan neon. That was many years ago.
Yeah, I haven't been married to him for a long time.
My high school picture though. I finally got my yearbook picture.
I did. I finally got to see him.
I don't even have my yearbook.
Oh my god,
picture.
guys! I have no pictures of him. Like I have one very, very dark picture of him. That the picture's dark, not that he's dark, and you can hardly see him. I had a picture he sent me when I first met him, which was very, very cute. And then I have a picture. I finally got to see his yearbook picture because one of his best friends from high school sent it or posted it on the internet, so I could actually see the damn thing. I never get to see what he looked like when he was younger, but I've never seen him tan either.
Neo Carbine, thank you. Didn't have to do that. Found your channel by chance. I'm sorry. And if they're watching daily great content here, Nikki, here's for geekies.
Yay!
Nail gun fun.
I gotta get a nail gun to get a picture and send to everybody.
Yeah, Star Wars is super dead. Needs to be laid to rest.
Yeah, I know. You need to let it go for a while.
It's over. It's over. It's over. Okay, so now we're talking, man, now it's gotten really sad. Let's talk about something happier, like how dead Star Trek is.
That's happier?
Yeah, so Jonathan Frakes.
Wait, what? He said people were watching to make sure they hate it?
Yeah, it's coming from Bounty in the comics. People are watching Picard to make sure they hate it.
Maybe they're turning it into a drinking game.
I don't know. But he's talking about how people are still watching Picard. I don't know. They were trying to give Picard away. I'll tell you, Jonathan Frakes, I did not watch Picard to make sure I hated it. I watched 2 episodes. I was sure I hated it, and I turned it off. Because I don't have time to watch shows I don't enjoy.
Speaking of hating things, how about Doctor Who?
We can talk about that.
Let's talk about Doctor Who. Because you think they derailed it enough. Oh, no. They had to go further.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I didn't grab that article. Well, okay, so apparently Nyssa and Tegan are a thing. Mm-hmm. They've shipped them officially.
Now they've gone back and retroactively made them a couple.
They made them a couple to make all the shippers happy. The shippers from 1982.
Yeah, and the shippers that never weren't even alive in 1982.
Yeah, so this is their 5th Doctor companions. There were 2 women in the TARDIS, so naturally they can't just be friends.
Why do they keep doing this? 2 women or 2 dudes? It's that they always have to ship you. Like, it's like, because you can't have any friends. They're just your friends. Clearly, if you're with a friend that's the same gender as you, it's just because of sexual tension, and that you're going to be a couple anyway.
That's right. It just happens. One day you're I don't even have a joke for that. That won't get.
Yeah, don't even. Never mind. You can't cut it out like usually.
Yeah, I can't cut it out. Sometimes I make jokes that get cut the cutting room floor. Okay, so they're doing these Doctor Who watch-alongs, and I thought this was really funny and really telling. Russell T Davies, showrunner of Doctor Who when it came back, a lot of people think he was the best showrunner that New Who has had, put this tweet out. I thought was effing hilarious because they're talking about all the doctors getting together and doing stuff, right?
Not the stuff you're thinking of.
Right. No. Well, give it time. This isn't quite so exciting now. We know 557 other doctors could have turned up here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because, hey, you said give it time. Would that be masturbation?
That would be...
If doctors are doing things to other doctors.
That would be wibbly, wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
Because, I'm just saying, if it's yourself, and they're all themselves...
I don't know. That's a paradox. It could be a paradox. It could be 3 docs. It could be 4 docs. 5 or 6 docs, or 557
Captain
docs.
Jack, I can't tell you what I'm thinking right now.
The TARDIS is rocking. Don't come a knocking.
Oh my god.
Well, hey, that's how they... I'm just saying, Anyway, Russell T Davies would not elaborate on this tweet. It seems to me that Russell T Davies thinks that there being infinite doctors, thanks to the Timeless Child retcon, thinks it's absolute bullshit.
Well, because it is absolute bullshit.
It is. Mr. Davies, thank you for that. Brian Spittler, thank you, didn't have to do that. I'm Cuban, and I'm white AF.
There you go.
You know what? People are very diverse.
Imagine that. Diversity is a real thing, not just a word.
It is a real thing. There are, it's just, it is. It is a thing. John Smith, thank you. You didn't have to do that. Blast from the past live streams. Brushable feet. That's like a Hobbit thing. Oh, I'm going to talk about Frodo here in a little bit.
Okay.
Still better idea than anything the last 2 seasons of Doctor Who. I agree. Doctor Who is a show. You know how we just talked about how I never thought I would give up on Star Wars? Mm-hmm. I never thought I'd give up on Doctor Who. I even watched Doctor Who when it was shit. And it broke me.
He went from I ain't quitting you to he broke him. So that's a different kind of broke back.
Yeah, Brokeback TARDIS. Oh wait, that's
no, that's what they're gonna do when they ship the doctors together.
Ship the doctors together. Yeah, but I'm completely broken. Like I have zero desire to watch Doctor Who.
I'm sorry.
I'm done.
Let me joke. I look like an Asian Gary Busey.
That would actually be kind of awesome. I would like to look like an Asian Gary Busey. Wargame, thank you. With all this BS going on with Funimation and various anime studios, I can at least count my blessings for Eastern Star and Discotech Media for bringing back older anime. Yes. On the DVD and Blu-ray physical for the win. Yeah, I mean you can check out Retro Crush, but it's
they change
digital.
things. I mean they do.
They do. They retcon everything. We're rewriting history. It's not even DuckTales. What are we doing?
Woohoo! Sorry, I was just
okay.
You can keep the comments keep going by, and we never see them to approve them.
Yeah,
Stephen
Moffat's made some comments too that kind of had me scratch my head. Like I don't think these guys are really on board with Chinballs and his stupid retcon.
Chinballs. Super Saiyan Ty says I'm gay and Brokeback TARDIS by NPC sound way too gay for me.
Well, there we go. Emperor Billy Ritchie. Hail, Emperor Billy Ritchie. I like the name of your cat. I miss Tenchi. Ryoki.
Yeah, Ryoki.
Yeah,
we just call him Oki. But yeah, Ryoki.
Oki.
He looks still like
his
he
butt,
still looks like him. His butt turned white.
His butt turned white.
Well, it's actually gray.
It looks
he was
like he's
all
got
black
diapers.
when we got him, but now his butt turned white. I don't know why.
He looks like he saw a ghost.
Do we find it hard to go back and watch the old episodes of shows after they retconned it?
Yes.
I don't, but I know Neon does.
I do. I
like to pretend the other shit doesn't exist.
I call it retro fucking.
Okay.
I do.
Sorry, Mom.
Because what happens is they retroactively fucked with your favorite show. So now going forward, you know how it ends, and it ends badly. And that
just wasn't that good.
Well, okay. So case in point,
Sorry, I can't get past just saying that.
You have to go back in time. Only the doctor can do that. So case in point is Star Wars. The Force Awakens. I actually liked it. I didn't love it, but I liked it. I can never watch it again because I know it leads into The Last Jedi. And it leads into Rise of Skywalker. And I've never watched Rise of Skywalker because I don't give a shit. So for me, it's like, okay, Star Wars is 6 movies and that's it. Mm-hmm. But even then, I'm like, oh, God, I know what's going to happen to Luke.
I still can watch the other stuff and I don't get upset. See, we differ on that.
Ivan Barrera, thank you. Did you guys see Tower of God from Crunchyroll and Webtoons? It's pretty good. I've heard it's pretty good.
No, I haven't seen it, but I have heard it was really good. And Webtoons, there are a lot of really good stuff on Webtoons. I just don't know, the platform irritates me sometimes. But there are a lot of really, really, really good stories out there on there. So if you're looking for good things to read, I would definitely check out some of the stories on there. But if you want to put your stuff on there, understand that you won't make any money. So, there you go.
Yeah, we really rattled Webtoons cage. I don't know what the hell we did or said, but we had one of their PR people reach out to us, and they
were pissed because we called it out.
They were very, very salty because we were like, most people never make any money on Webtoons, which is the truth.
But it was funny because we said about the Marvel thing, and we didn't really go into too much, but we did go into detail, but then they confirmed it.
Yeah.
In the message, instead of refuting it, basically what they said when they were having a hissy fit accidentally confirmed what we were saying. And it's like, well, you just proved us right. Anyway.
I was not 3 when 9/11 happened. One of our viewers was.
Yeah, no, we were not. We were not.
We were actually we were
together then.
We were together then. When it happened. No, not like get your mind out of the gutter.
Well, I didn't think that. You did.
I was trying to be like, whatever. Anyway, Miss Edge, thank you. Didn't have to do that. Hey, Neon and Geeky, I watch you guys almost daily. Thank you. Love your content. Keep being awesome. We try.
We get the kids on again,
A lot of people don't like us, though. You'd be surprised.
Well, that's okay.
Some very, very
I don't like a lot of
salty
people too, so it's
Disney
fair.
people and some She-Ra people don't like us. Anyway, Elijah Wood, I thought this was cool, and then I got pissed. I'll tell you why. So I was like, this is awesome. Elijah Wood stopped by this person's island and bought some
cat looks like my mom's cat.
Yeah.
Go back up.
It does.
That looks like my mom's cat, Toby.
Does look like Toby.
Looks like Toby.
So I'm like, that'd be awesome to have Elijah Wood come to your island and buy some turnips.
Okay, so first of all, so people understand, why the heck would Elijah Wood go to islands it's to sell turnips, right? Okay, because what happens is in Animal Crossing is you buy turnips and then you have to check each day to see what the price is, and usually the prices suck. But some people get really, really good prices on their island. And as a result, they'll say, hey, I have this price on my island. If you give me this, this, and this, you can come to my island. And they send out codes, people come to the island. So Elijah Wood found out someone had a good price and they wrote then and said, hey, I'm Elijah Wood. Because he knew they'd let him have it.
Well,
so he jumped to the front of the line in the first place.
Elijah Wood threw his privilege around.
That's right.
I mean, it would be cool. I'd like Elijah Wood to come to our island. We won't
because we don't like Ryan Johnson.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk. Okay, so Diego, thank you again. Well, government announced 2 more weeks of quarantine. I'm spending my 5th year anniversary away from my girlfriend.
Oh,
I am sorry.
That sucks.
It does suck. And Pinky Boo and Squid King are downstairs. Pinky Boo is playing Roblox. Squid King is making Doom
we can always
levels.
We can get them later. We can bring them up later. I'll tell you, happy anniversary, and tell your girlfriend happy anniversary too.
You confirmed that Disney was rip-off people. Well
sometimes.
Anyway, I went to go check out this person's Twitter. I'm like, oh, it's pretty cool. I'm going to go see this tweet, and they have me blocked.
Why have you blocked?
I don't know. I don't know what I did. You're blocked. You can't.
I don't even know who this person is.
Oh, directed by Ryan Johnson.
Oh.
That's why, because I probably follow the wrong people or have the wrong opinions, but I still think it's cool.
Bet you I'm not blocked. They never block me. They always block you.
I like you. Rin Wesley, thank you. Hey, guys. I worked your vids all the time. Love Geeky's Fire. So do I.
I try.
Until my
no. He doesn't love it all the time. He's lying. Because when I turns it on him, then he doesn't like it.
Yeah.
So,
AL. Oh, my hubby's playing Animal Crossing.
I will be doing that after this is over.
Yeah, because we got we got Geeky's playing it on the Switch Lite and Squid King's playing it on the regular Switch.
I bought him the Switch Lite for Christmas and I stole it. Anyway,
so yeah, I'm very upset that but that's okay. Whatever.
Anyway, who cares?
He's not coming to our island.
Tell them what he said, because you keep dancing around it, but you don't actually spit it out.
He just said, your island's beautiful. Can I buy some damn turnips? And I'm Elijah Wood. Let me on your island. And here, take your picture. Oh, I can't show you any of the pictures because, they got me blocked because I don't like Ryan Johnson.
He said he liked Ryan Johnson.
Pretty much.
He used the opportunity. Why is Ryan Johnson directing his next movie and he wants to kiss ass or he wants to get into a movie? He's auditioning for something and he wants to get in.
Probably.
Is that what it is? Or it's so he can get attention on Twitter? Is that what it is?
I don't know, but I thought it was it's all over the place. So is this like stage? I don't know. I was just thinking Kevin Smith would come to our island and he'd burn it down.
Oh, here's the weird thing. See if anybody else noticed this, okay? So Kevin Smith, you didn't hear much about Kevin Smith for a while, here and there occasionally. Then all of a sudden, he comes out, and then, there's the whole thing where he was trying to smack us down, which was laughable. But after that, now it's like every other day, the media is like posting about Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith was doing this Kingdom Keepers book. Kevin Smith was saying this, and Kevin Smith was saying stuff on his podcast that he didn't have proof of, and he had to backpedal on. Oh, how dare he? Because he just yelled at us for that. But it's like every other day they're like kissing up this Kevin Smith. I mean, I don't get it.
I liked some of his movies before he flipped out on us for He-Man. I was like, holy crap! Why even bother? Because we're a pretty small YouTube channel.
Well,
why even bother?
We have more reach than we think. I don't know.
Zero Duality, thank you. Didn't have to do that. Sparkle Rage, smash. Hail Clownfish TV.
Try.
Knives Out was shit. Just saying. I actually was interested in seeing Knives Out, but I've heard mixed things. Anyway,
I won't see it just because I'm boycotting what he does because he's a dick.
Speaking of jumping ship from Disney, look at this. Pokemon jumping ship from Disney and going to Netflix. That's kind of a coup, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I'll talk about this in a minute.
Brian Spittler, thank you. Didn't have to do that. Small thanks for pronouncing my last name right before. I actually went to school with a kid named Justin Spittler.
He did.
I did, and his family owned a funeral home, and I don't think he went into the family business. I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
But
all right. Anyway, continue your discussion here.
Yeah. So Pokemon, this is kind of a coup. So Pokemon's jumping ship from Disney XD, and it's going to Netflix. So Netflix nabs exclusive Pokemon episodes in the latest move to dominate children's television.
Well, Disney stopped doing the Ghibli stuff, and they ended up on HBO Max.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Disney's making some big mistakes here.
Disney is, they're betting on the... So, okay, as Disney plans to do stupid shit with Star Wars. More stupid shit. They've already done stupid shit. More stupid shit with Star Wars. They're losing anime to HBO Max and to Netflix. And anime is where it's at, where most kids are at right now.
Netflix, and they say Avatar's on there now.
Yeah, Avatar's on there now.
Yeah, my kids were mentioning about that too. That because they love it. Actually, we watched as a family years ago, and they still go on about it, how much they love that show. They even bought the books to read them.
Christian says, have you guys seen or heard of the anime Keep Your Hands Off of Aizouken? It's definitely a love letter to anime and people who work on it.
No, but that sounds interesting.
Everybody keeps saying, like, these anime are awesome.
But I want to watch them, but I can't
This is
watch
geeky.
them. But I want to watch them, but I can't watch them.
It's geeky. I named my Pokemon Geeky.
He did. Well, tell them why.
Because this is a fire rabbit.
That's right.
She's fiery, even though it was a male. It's okay. I just pretend.
It's okay. I hide my balls well.
Yeah, well, you can't see his balls anyway. But, yeah, so if you go to Clownfish TV Gaming, you can look for my Pokemon videos where I named my rabbit Geeky because she wouldn't play with me. The game.
They knew that. You didn't have to clarify. Now you just made it weird.
Yeah, I just made it really weird. Sorry, Flavius. Thank you. Didn't have to do that. Your child is clearly under the control of Harvey Cthulhu. Call him Squid King all you want. We know the truth. Hail Doomcock, future ruler of Earth.
Well, interestingly enough, Squid King really likes the stories, the Lovecraftian stuff. He actually has books. He has a Lovecraft book. He has books, guys, with classic books. He buys them on purpose. And he's not forced to read them. And he reads them because he wants to.
He's got an enviable library for a kid so young. Joshua, thank you. Didn't have to do that. Anyone count the number of Disney stars have been to Epstein's? Oh,
I'm sure there's.
Did they trade turnips over there? They weren't there for what you think they were there for, Josh. They were there just to get a good deal on turnips. Okay. David Sakamoto, thank you. You guys should jump on to EFAP. So everybody keeps talking about this. I don't even know what EFAP is. I don't even know what it is. Everybody keeps talking about it. What are you doing? You're clicking.
You keep not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. Anyway, we're trying to keep up, guys, but we're not. But anyway, so they lost Pokemon to Netflix, and interestingly enough, earlier today I did an article on this. The CEO of Netflix actually gave Disney Plus a compliment at their investors meeting, Netflix investors meeting, and said that they did, basically they were doing pretty well for starting out. But this partner said he wouldn't have done that unless he really, really felt secure and confident in their leadership over, how much of a lead they had over Disney.
Yeah.
Because here's the problem with Disney. Disney has 50 million Disney Plus subscribers, and that's a big deal. But here's what happened. Disney was already front-loaded because they knew damn well, so they put the streaming service out, all their diehards were going to subscribe to it right away. Mm-hmm. We did too. So they knew this was going to happen. So a lot of the 50 million is because those are the people that were going to do it anyway. But they're limited on what they can put on Disney Plus because they've set an age cap. I mean, they flip and put a bad, like, Wookiee type skirt on Daryl Hannah's ass for Splash and stuff like that because we can't have it on there. They're editing everything and changing everything, and it's caused them some bad publicity, but it also limits who's going to go over there because it's just for mostly PG and G and less. Even
PG, they're editing PG movies. Splash is a PG movie from 1984.
So where Netflix has one, years on Disney, and two, they have from G to hard R on there, and it's okay. And everybody knows there's something for everybody on there, and they're more willing to go there, even with the coronavirus being a thing, and everybody being home, and they're upping their subscriptions to different platforms. Netflix is still going to kick Disney Plus's ass, and I think that the true competitor for Netflix is going to be HBO Max.
Yeah, I agree.
Which is coming in May.
HBO Max is going to kill. HBO Max, because HBO is already doing really, really well, and HBO knows the game. They've had HBO Now for years. There's some good shit on HBO, and they've got all kinds of anime coming. They got it's yeah.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Zan Knox, who's that Pokemon? It's Butthose. Somebody has to draw Butthose. Do you ever play
Call of Cthulhu as a family? No, but Squid King's played it, hasn't he?
I think so. Squid King's got. We need to do like game. That's what we'll do. We'll do board game night because he's got a stack of tabletop games that It's so sad. All these tabletop games we have, and he's like, I just want to play games as a family, and we haven't had the time to bust out the tabletop games because they take forever to play and learn.
I know.
So instead, we all just sit around and play Animal Crossing. Zero Duality, thank you, didn't have to do that. Was Clownfish TV's favorite Rose Tico toy? No. Battle Armor Rose Tico.
The one where she had a personality. Oh, they didn't make that. Sorry.
Oh, that's voice chip Rose Tico. Hold on. Okay. What else we got here, guys? I'm not trying to go. Score Bunny. Yeah, Score Bunny's awesome. Diego didn't have to do that. You guys mentioned Lovecraft, and my stream stopped out of nowhere. Oh, God. I'm preparing a sacrifice for the Cthulhu. EFAP is a podcast dedicated to mainly counter-argument of most SJW channels that praise The Last Gen and such. Highly recommended. I know people said that they go on for like 8 or 12 hours.
My goodness.
We're like
an hour.
We're like an hour. Like, oh my God. And that's like, I don't watch a lot of other people's streams. I mean, I'll pop on every once in a while if I have time, but I like look at the recorded stream. I'm like, the stream is like 4 hours. I don't have 4 hours. That's half a work day. I don't have 4 hours to watch a stream. Give me the Cliff Notes version. Alex Halo, thank you. Anime used Lovecraft stories to make action love comedy called Nyarko-san because his name is Lovecraft. Are we talking like Cthulhu tentacle stuff here, or what are we talking about? Patreon banning anime is homophobic, since anime that gave us the most LGBTQ representation. That's the thing, because people don't like. I was watching Project A-ko. Went over my head when I was a kid that Biko had a thing going on for Seiko, and you don't know what I'm talking about. You're just nodding your head.
No, I know what you're talking about.
There's A-ko and Biko and Seiko. And Biko's the bad girl, but she's rich, but she really likes Seiko. So the whole plot's about her trying to get with Seiko. I didn't get that when I was a kid.
It could have been more fun if they went one step further and that was the cup sizes. A-cup, B-cup, and C-cup.
A-cup, B-cup, and C-cup. That probably is a thing, too.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. But it went over my head when I was a kid because I'm like, I just think she wants a friend.
She wants a friend, all right.
As she's thinking about her in the steamy hot bath, I'm like, what is going on here? HBO Max is coming with Looney Tunes, Crunchyroll, Ghibli. Yeah, HBO Max is going to kill. Who's really in charge of Disney? The Bobs are just puppets. I don't know.
Well, right now it's Iger supposed to be in charge, but, Chapek's there. We have no idea.
I have no idea.
Dog snoring.
Yeah.
No more games. We need to play games. Gosh, we need to do a lot of things. We're trying.
The guy says streaming.
Hold on. I want to make stories.
The guy says streaming 70 minutes already.
Yeah, I know.
I know. This is a record for us.
It goes not an I know. I was just joking.
Comcast is going to free. Is Peacock going to be free? I know. Okay, so Tubi.
Yeah, I think Peacock's supposed to be commercial based. I think.
Okay, because that's what they did with Tubi. Tubi had a bunch of NBC stuff on it. Tubi, Fox, Rupert Murdoch bought Tubi. Rupert Murdoch's got all of Disney's money.
Yes.
It's very possible we could see Fox 2.0, because I could totally see Rupert Murdoch being like, yeah, you dumbass, I'll take your $70 billion. I'll let you take this shit I don't need anymore for that money, and you can run that into the ground. I'm going to go buy another streaming service. He only paid $400 million for Tubi. I'm going to go buy a competitor, and I'm going to take your $70 billion. I'm going to kick your ass with it.
Well, let's see if he does that. Hey, hello. Someone said, hey, Geeky, hello. Anyway, Justice for Redheads. I know, right? Justice for Redheads. Dude. Yeah, Godzilla. I don't know what's going on with Godzilla versus Kong. The toys concern me. I haven't really seen enough about it. We should go get Swig King to talk about this, because this is more up his alley.
Do you listen to rock music? I do.
He does.
You listen to some.
Online Love Works. Yeah, it was so funny, because before I met him, I kept thinking that, those people who met people online were losers. Because back then, when that was starting, there wasn't a lot of people who did that. Because I'm old and older. And there were, if you heard these stories, usually you thought, well, those people are losers. And then, it became normal to meet people online. And it's okay now to meet people online. And I met Neon online, so I can't say that anymore.
Yeah.
I don't believe that anymore. I was just,
We didn't need to do the Tinder thing or anything.
No, I met him on a message board unrelated to any romantic anything.
Yeah, but you thought I was pretty cute.
I did think you were cute. And you thought I was bad Chinese food. So, there we have it.
It's complicated. I was brown in that. Photo. But
that photo was black and white.
Yeah, but I was brown then.
Yeah, okay.
I was.
You had a picture of me too. I looked angry, so you knew what you were getting.
Pika Fox, thank you. Love the channel. Alex Halo, thank you. Didn't have to do that. They turned Lovecraft monsters into pervert otaku, a Yuri Neat, a Yaoi Trap, and Fujushu. Am I pronouncing that right? Probably not. All have powers, and they're aliens.
That sounds cool.
Peacock is going to be a dumpster fire, though. I think. I've seen some of the shows. I'm like, Saved by the Bell reboot.
I have heard that $5 and $10 levels, and I think it's going to be like, if you pay more, you can see the shows. Like you're limited on what you can see on the free, but you can see more episodes if you pay for it. I think I did see that.
All right, HBO Max, I'm excited about because of all the anime.
Should I get the kids or no?
I think they're playing their games. We'll get the kids on.
We'll get the kids on another one.
Yeah, we will.
Is there anything else you wanted to cover?
I don't think so. I think we're pretty good. We just wanted to touch base with everybody. Disney's still doing dumb shit. And,
water's wet.
Water is wet. I hope everybody is staying safe.
Yeah, my pics are on Twitter. Yeah. I am.
I hope everyone's staying safe. I hope you guys are staying sane. We're starting to get a little weird.
Okay, someone said, here's a good question. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you think Neon was going to kidnap you when you first met? I didn't think it at all. Okay, funny story.
Yeah.
Funny story. Okay, so he wouldn't come meet me, but my mom and sister are worried that he was a crazy person because he told my sister he was a Vietnam vet with a metal plate in his head and a daughter my age. Of course he was kidding, but my sister didn't know that, because who would? So they talked me into going and meeting him just to make sure he wasn't what he said he was. And when I saw him walk by me, because I saw his pictures, I knew who he was. And I followed him out we were at the mall, and I followed him out into the area of the mall, and I said, "Hi, I'm your stalker," because he made a joke to my sister, I was a stalker. And then we took off. But the problem was, I didn't tell my mom and sister where I was going, so I left them in the other store, because it never occurred to me that I could be in danger if I went with him, and I just met him. It never occurred to me. So I did not think he would hurt me. However, that was dumb in retrospect. And my mom and sister were so mad at me, and they had right to be mad at me because that was really stupid. And I'm normally smarter than that.
I'm sorry. Yeah, at least I'm not a stalker. DCV Titan, I'm so sorry you missed my super chat. Not super important. It was the name of the Apple lady that got axed. I am really sorry.
I'm sorry.
About that.
We're trying to keep up.
Jordan, thank you. You didn't have to do that. I want a stalker. No, you don't want a stalker. We got some of those too.
No, I've had stalkers. It's not fun.
Jordan, at what point does Disney dismiss incompetence?
They don't. They seem to promote them.
They promote them, yeah. They fail upwards. They call it failing upwards, right? So anyway, guys, it's been a lot of fun. We appreciate it. Go to Clownfish TV Gaming. We don't complain about stuff. We just play games.
And with funny voices. Oh, yeah, a stalker. No, I was not a stalker. The joke with that was because I came to meet him, being forced to do so, he asked my sister if I was a stalker. But he was kidding. And my sister's like, "Oh, my God, he thinks you're a stalker." And I'm like, "He's kidding." "No, he's not. He thinks you're a stalker." He was kidding.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. There are a lot of things that probably wouldn't have been okay current year.
No.
But this was a while ago, so, Magician Sapphire, thank you. You didn't have to do that. With Patreon and Kickstarter suffering from their own business practices. Yes, they are. Do you think PayPal and YouTube will suffer for similar alienating practices?
If they keep it up.
I don't know. A lot of people are complaining about YouTube so far. We have not had that many problems, but they are weirder about stuff than they used to be a couple of years ago. Mm-hmm. I think you can help, you can blame Vox for some of that. You can, but basically YouTube made the Patreon, for at least for YouTubers, made it obsolete because you've got the join button,
right?
Which effectively is the same thing. We thought about doing because we're like, well, maybe we could do like Patreon or Subscribestar or something like that. But I don't know. I don't even know what we do.
I don't even know what we'll do. We'll just do what we do.
Yeah.
So, did I see Funimation's latest screw up? No, but here I hated a video on it.
Okay, I'll have to check it out. I have to check that out. Yeah, Funimation, oh God, I don't know. I think what's going to happen, the one upside, I think, to all of the junk happening right now in the world is that Hollywood entertainment, since it is a non-essential, is going to have to focus, and they're going to have to start chasing customers again instead of chasing them away because they're going to have to recoup money. How long that'll last, I don't know. But a lot of the crap that we've seen in entertainment has happened from a surplus of money. They didn't have to worry about making money because if they had, products out there or movies out there that didn't make money, they could always take money from more successful things and divert it over to...
Right, so it became people's vanity projects.
Yeah, pet projects, vanity projects and stuff. And I think anymore, everybody's got to pay for themselves. They got to pull their own weight. So I think we're going to see some changes. And I really do think... since this is such a dumb idea, if this is the route they're going with it, where they're going to do like an alternate timeline, if that's what's going on, that somebody's got their own PR person out there.
Yeah, it just seems awfully odd because they've announced other things and it didn't get the attention this did, and it's like they're really trying to troll with it.
Yeah.
So it does seem a little strange, especially when they're announcing all kinds of cancellations because they don't have money to put PR out right now.
Yeah, Flavius, do they steal 30% of the join like super chats? I'm not really sure. I'll have to look. I'm not really sure. Know. I know it's pretty high. Yeah, super chats it's really high. It's like really high. It's like 25-30%.
Is that a man holding a lightsaber? No, it's a woman. That's if you read her description, she's like the bestest at everything.
I think she played Steve on Stranger.
No, the woman with the lightsaber.
Oh, that. Okay, that's gonna be Captain Carol's
probably
new role in Star Wars.
50%. I don't know. That could be. They take 50%. That could be.
What's the whole thing? Oh, Werewolf. Hey, seriously, what was the whole thing with the Undertaker and Hogan about? I caught the tail end of it. Somebody told
redhead, being a ginger.
Yeah, somebody told the Undertaker is never gonna be a wrestler, and he kicked Hogan's ass
because he was a ginger. Because don't piss off gingers. Just trust me on this one.
Haven't watched the new Clone Wars yet.
Master Karen. Yeah, that's exactly.
Jedi Master Karen. I think Pete Samedi's doing a stream later, so maybe people, if they still want to go talk, they can go over to Peter's stream.
Oh.
So, because we're gonna wrap it up here.
We're gonna wrap it up. Yeah. We either love each other or you're the longest catfish ever.
Yeah. It's one of those two. I think this is a gender fluid Jedi.
Is that what's supposed to be? I don't even know.
No,
I just thought the artwork was stiff and it's just a style of the artist. I think.
I think the whole High Republic idea is
stiff,
stupid. I think it's stupid. Disney, God, Lucasfilm
AL
needs.
said Peter's doing a stream with EVS at 9. Yeah, I knew he was.
So yeah, guys, if you need some place to go, it's like closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
That's right. I guess.
It's like a bar. They wrap.
I get that. Yes, I know.
It's a bar thing.
So the way. Okay, I know what you mean.
Bar thing.
Okay.
Not that I went to a lot.
She was like
of
a pole dancer. She does.
Anyway, so we're gonna wrap it up.
Fluid.
Yeah, nobody wants Jedi fluid. It's irritating and it gets everywhere.
It's like sand.
Yeah, so we're gonna wrap this one up.
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for the support.
Safe.
Stay safe. Thank God we did not get flagged.
Don't jinx it for next time.
Yeah, we're actually pushing the button ourselves. So we'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
Bye.